Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome to the investing channel. My name is Ryan, and in tonight's video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. So we're going to do a price prediction on it. I'm going to share with you guys where the price is at, where I think it's going to be going, and I think where I'm going to let you guys know a good entry points and good exit points. Now I know that most of the people out there, Bitcoin's so high in price that most people can't buy a few coin or a single coin, but what they do is they buy a percentage. So I haven't done a video on Bitcoin before, but I do it on a lot of other coins. So if you guys are into price predictions, that's what I do. I let you guys know when I jump into a trade and when I jump out of a trade. So I let you know my entry point and my exit point. So if you guys are into that, please subscribe to the channel right here and then smack that notification bell so that you're notified when I come up with more videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I think you'll find this very interesting once I get to some of my indicators here. So we'll do some general indicators right now, and then we'll go into one here in a moment that I think you're going to find very fascinating. And if any of you guys are stuck on any other coins out there that you're trading on and you're wondering like, what's going on? Should I jump out? Should I stay in? How long might it take to get out? Where should I think about maybe exiting? Please let me know in the comments down below. Type in the name of the coin and the price that you paid for it, and I might do a video so that everybody can learn. Okay, so here's Bitcoin right here. I'm over on TradingView. If none of you guys are using TradingView right now, I think they're offering a 30-day trial, and I do have a link down in the bottom in the description so that can take you there to help you get that. But here we are. We are on the 4-day chart right now. So I'm going to just look at a few good indicators, and then I'm going to also take you guys into the indicator that I think you're going to find extremely interesting. Okay, so here right now, this is for the volume. So you can see we're down in this area right here. We're at the 37,860 roughly, but you can see most of the volume in this range has been trading right in this range right here. Okay, so that's just kind of an indication that things have been building in this range. Let's go to the RSI and the MACD. RSI is below or is above the 50. So we were down below, we came back up, and we're shooting up towards the 70. And for all those of you guys that know, and for those of you guys that are new to this, once price action usually hits this upper band here on the 70, it will usually drop back down. So it's an indication that, you could still jump into it, you could still make some money, but obviously the ideal point is when you're down here, okay? And the MACD right here, we are on a green trend. So we're on our way up. It looks like we are entering into another blue phase. So that's a good indication that things are progressing upward. All right. And the Ichimoku Cloud, we are pushing through the red cloud right now, which is a good indication that if we can break that through that red cloud, we could start to even go up even more. This top of the line on the red cloud could also be a resistance. So you could see it hit that and then come back down. All right. So this is the indicator that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you two charts. I'm going to show you the 4-hour chart and the 1-day chart. The 1-day chart is going to give you more information on this, but right here, this is the 4-day chart, and typically on other coins, this is a good one to follow. But right now, we are what I'm basically looking at on this chart is I want to look at these areas that are orange, these bases that are orange. And typically what happens is when price action drops below that, more often than not, it jumps back up. It swings back up and at least touches that line before it moves back down. And I'm going to show you guys a bunch of examples of how this works, okay? So let me go back a little bit in history here, and we will just start taking a look at it. All right, so when you see the green check marks, that means it cracked the base. Okay, so it cracked that base and it went back up. There it cracked, boom, 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 came back up. When price action drops way down here in these areas on these green lines, that's a good indication that you should jump in. I've done this many times, and I jump in here and I wait for it to swing back up, or what I do is I buy down here and then I sell somewhere, up in the middle. But you can see, came back up, dropped down here in May, stayed down for quite a while, ultimately came back up in October. So that proved the rule again, more often than not, right? Here, dropped, came back up, dropped, came back up, dropped below the orange line, came back up. And here right now, we are above this orange line. So let me go to the 1-day chart, and I'm going to kind of give you guys an indication as to what might be going on here. So if you guys are finding this interesting, please give it a thumbs up down below, right over here, right below the video. That helps me, helps YouTube know that I'm providing helpful information, and it helps me with my ranking with YouTube. So we're on the 1 day chart, and let's just keep playing with that rule here that I'm sharing with you guys. More often than not, it drops and then comes back up. Here, cracked, came back up over here. Let's go a little bit more. I usually do this on the 4-hour chart. Cracked here, cracked on this orange line right here, swung up right over here, actually right there. Cracked here, ultimately came back up. But look here, when you have these big dips like we've been having recently on a lot of coins, you can follow that same rule on these little gray bases. Cracked, came back up. Well, even right there, cracked, came back up. Cracked here, came back up. Cracked here, came back up. Over here, cracked, came back up a few times. Cracked, went down 4 levels and immediately jumped back up. And then here we are, cracked, came down, hit another base right here, cracked that base. So this is my prediction here. So I think Bitcoin's going to fluctuate somewhere in between 46,100 and 25,646. So right now it cracked this base right in here. So what it could do is if it starts to trend upward, I see it probably hitting this base of 41,430. It might drop back down a little bit more, but ultimately at some point in time, and it's a waiting game, guys. It's a waiting game to get back to this point. So if anyone is looking to jump into Bitcoin, I'm not jumping in, but I jump into a lot of the other coins. I usually buy Ethereum with my profits, but I don't know, I should probably start buying some Bitcoin. But anyway, what I do is if this drops and it starts to go down further, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here, and then I'm going to wait for it to swing back up. I may not wait for it to swing up here because it might take 30 days. It might take 6 months. But what I'm going to do is if I buy down here, I'll sell up here. Or if it right in here, I'll buy here and I'll sell here. So if you have a pen, you guys can write down some of these levels, okay? Something that you can consider when you're doing your own analysis on where you're at on Bitcoin. So I'm going to go with the bottom level here. You can write this down. 25,532, 27,819, 29,878, 32,394, 34,567, 36,855, 39,142, 41,658, 43,832, and 46,000 roughly. So you can round up, you can round down, whatever you want, or just go with the standard 1,000. So typically what happened if I saw this price action here just above this line right here, this orange base, I would not buy in on a coin. I would wait for it to crack one of these solid orange bases, because more often than not, my percentages of having a successful trade are going to be when it drops below, or when it drops below one of these other areas right here with the black line here. Okay, so that's my price prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please thumbs up down below over here, subscribe to the channel over there, and then smack the bell so you're notified. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And remember, if you're stuck in any coins, let me know in the comments, and I will try to do a video on it for you guys so that everybody can learn. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.